Hello, everybody. I'm back. I am here, ready to go. We're going to give it another minute or two and let some people come in. Who do we got here? We got somebody here. Hello, welcome. We got two people. We shall see. Let me guess who's here. Judy, maybe Sandra, maybe B. Gary's in house. Hello, Mr. Johnson. Welcome. Who else is here? Let's do a roll call. Sandra. I knew Sandra would be here. Welcome, Sandra. So, we're going to do this thing and see if it works. I'm going to call it Hairyman Home Cooking, of course. And so today I've got green chili chicken casserole. Gonna be yummy. And we're gonna go ahead and go right to it, and I'll show you the ingredients I have. Hi, Jay Fritz. How are you? So a lot of people have green chili chicken enchiladas and stuff like that, but I make it into a casserole so I don't have to do all the rolling and make a mess. So earlier, what I did is I had about 20 corn tortillas, and I went ahead and I lightly fried those, okay, so that they would be pliable and not be all breaky, because I already have some that are kind of broken in there, but that's okay. For this dish, it won't make a difference. So I've already done all those up, and they're ready to go. I also have one package of Monterey Jack shredded cheese. This is 16 ounces, okay, which is a pound, okay, and already shredded up, ready to go. I have 1 can of cream of mushroom and 2 cans of cream of chicken, okay? They don't have to be this brand, of course, okay? You can use whatever. I like Campbell's. I trust Campbell's. I have got 1 can of Ortega fire roasted diced green chili. And this is mild, okay? This is the mild one. And Ortega's is a really good brand to use. El Paso brand is really good too. I also have my favorite green chili, which is 505 Southwestern, but I bought medium. And my family doesn't like hot. My husband and my kids, they're not hot eaters. My youngest a little bit, but this was probably just a tad too hot for them. So that's why I opened a can of green chili. Okay. So I'm going to use this can and half of the hotter one, because if I use this whole thing like I intended to use, it would be too hot for them and they wouldn't be able to eat it. Hi, Papa. Papa Craig. Brian and Chewy. You can't watch this before dinner? Well, I'm going to be making it all, but I'm not going to be cooking it on this section, okay? This part 1, okay? We're going to prep it all, put it all together, and get it nice and ready to go. So later at 5 o'clock, I'm going to come back and come on again, and I'm going to make Spanish rice, and we're going to stick the casserole in the oven. So yeah, not too hot. You want to enjoy your food, you know. Sometimes I do like really hot stuff, but it's okay. You know, you don't have to eat way hot stuff to get enjoyable food. So let me get the chicken out. So we went through. We've got our tortillas, our Monterey Jack. We've got the 1 can of cream of chicken. 1 can of cream of mushroom, 2 cans of cream of chicken. You can reverse that too, by the way. If you like the mushroom taste more, which I do, but of course, my kids don't like mushrooms, so I sneak one in. My green chili, I've got some uh, diced up uh, green onion, okay, for the topping. Now, if you like green onion, you can absolutely put in a quarter cup to this dish, okay, and mix it all in. But of course, my family don't like that. And I went to Sam's Club this morning and I bought a rotisserie chicken and I shredded the rotisserie chicken. Okay, this is just one rotisserie chicken right here. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let me adjust the view now from me to the cooking. Okay, now you can see. I'm gonna add all this chicken right into my pot here. Okay, I'm gonna break that up a little bit. And this is not seasoned. It's just the rotisserie seasoning, okay? But to this, I'm just going to put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. You can use coarse pepper. You can use whatever you want. And I'm probably going to use a little bit of Goya adobo seasoning, which is, it's an all-purpose seasoning. And I'm going to use a little bit of that. And we'll mix this around. And yes, I already washed my hands, peoples. Just going to give that a nice little mush. Okay? So there we go. It's all nice and mush. That's all I really need to do with that, okay? You don't have to over season your chicken because you're going to be adding a lot of goodness to it. So straight from there, we're going to go ahead and add our canned soups, our cream of mushroom, and our cream of chicken. And that's 2 of those. Now, we're going to add that this is a 7-ounce green chili. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and stir this up. Because that might be enough green chili. And I'll know when I mix it, because I want to see, you know, enough green chili throughout. Yeah, I think it is going to be enough. See how it's already looking? Nicely speckled with the green chili. Now's the time I'm going to add 16 ounces of Monterey Jack cheese. Okay. I'm going to give that a nice mix. Fold it in. I'm just going to keep folding it until it's well incorporated. And yeah, I am not going to have to use this. However, I already opened it, so now I'm going to have to stick it in the refrigerator. Where are we going to put you? which is okay. That just means I need to make some green chili this week. Okay, so now I'm going to show you nice and up close. Nice, good consistency. You can even make it even a little more with another can of soup in there, but I don't think I have another one. Let's see. Nope, I used my last one. So it's okay. It's gonna be, it'll work out just fine. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move this down here. Okay. I've got my 13 by 9 casserole dish. Okay. Oh, that's sticky. And I have got my tortillas ready to go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to smear it all on the bottom here. Okay. Just kind of like that. Okay. Just a little bit all over because we want a little bit on the bottom. And I'm going to place the tortillas. And I'm just going to put probably I'm going to put 5 like that. Okay? That's how it's going to end up. I cut 1. Okay? So it would be like that. Now we're going to put your filling. This is so easy. It's a really easy, great recipe. It's a little time consuming, you know, but you can definitely prep this earlier. You can even prep all of this, get it all ready into aluminum, little aluminum pans and make a bunch and put it in the freezer before you cook it. Okay, so you can just have them ready to go and then you take one out and thaw it out and you'll have it ready to go. Okay, now I want this to be extra cheesy. So I've got some Fiesta blend here. Kobe Jack. And I'm going to give it an extra little shake here of some. And now we're going to do it again, okay? But this time I'm going to go opposite putting these down how I had them before. Okay? Ouch, me. Okay, and then we're going to put this one down over here. Okay, now again, I'm going to use the other. Run this along. A little bit more. I want to make sure I have enough to put on the top for my last layer, okay? So there's the middle. Now we're going to do it again. Okay, I went boom, little down here, little down there. Now a little up there. So now I have to go opposite. This is going to go in here. Woo! See, that one broke on me. These are breaking on me. It's because I put them in the freezer and you can perfectly well put them in the freezer. Okay, these ones I'm not going to cut. I'm just going to stick them in there. Okay. Because this is the end. How many? 1, 2, 3. I did like 4 too many, but that's okay. And now we're going to load the top with all the rest. My hands are greasy. Wow, I don't even think this took me, what, 10 minutes to put back to 15 minutes to put together. Once I had all the stuff ready to go. Because I mean, earlier I sat down and I shredded the chicken while I was watching YouTube, and I shredded the Monterey Jack, and these little bits and pieces here I might use for something else, but let me see. I'm going to put a good, another heap of some cheese on top. Boom. Sprinkle a little bit of green onion on top. And that's all I do because nobody likes onion around here. My youngest does a little bit, but this little bit on here won't disturb anybody. I shouldn't get any complaints about that. Okay. Give me a second while I clear the garbage. And I'm gonna clean off the sides here. Where's my tissue? There's a fresh napkin. I'm gonna make sure this is clean because those little bits on the side will burn if you put them in the oven like that. And there we go. This is your green chili chicken casserole. It's ready to go in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. We're gonna put a foil over this right now. Go ahead and put it in there. In the last 10 minutes, you take that foil off, and to kind of quicken it up a little bit, I'll even put the broiler on for that last 5-10 minutes, just so I know I have like a crispy top up there. And this is ready to go for dinner. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and I'm good to go for dinner. Because everything's kind of already cooked. You know, even the soups just have to be heated through and everything. So, do we have any questions? That seemed kind of fast, but that's the way it went. Any questions about that? Thank you, Angel. Nice to see you. So this will be a new dish for you, Gary? Oh, your grandson says it'll be nummy. It is nummy. Mm-hmm. And because I used canned green chilies instead of, you know, roasting my own, or that 505 I had, that's hotter, okay? And if I had like my dad or my sister or family over, I would make the hotter one. But because it's my kids, my family, I make it pretty mild. The Ortega chili is very good though, and it's got a lot of good flavor. So, but you need it. You have to have that in there. That's part of the dish. Part of the dish. Get in there. So, what else? What's have to look for what, Cindy? Pay $30 for what? Buffering? Was it me buffering? Mm, I don't know. The 505 is super good. Oh, it makes the best green chili stew. It makes really good, better than the frozen kind. If you're gonna use frozen chili, that comes in the little tubs, the red chili's okay. I haven't found a really bad red chili in the tub, but the green chili in the tub is horrible. Stay away from that one for sure. Um, I don't know if I have one in the freezer right now, but highly recommend. When I have big stuff, you've seen me when I made my tamales and I make fresh red chili and I do it straight from the pods. I mean, that's the best way, of course, but I'm a sensible cooker. I if I have the guests and friends or whatever family over, then yeah, I'll go the extra mile and I'll make the homemade from scratch. But for here at home, there are some really great options out there that you can find to cut your cooking, you know, half and half, half homemade and, half already prepped, ready to go. You want to boil a whole chicken? Go for it. I've done that too. You can get you a nice little fryer and boil it with bay leaf, black corn pepper, whole pepper, some garlic cloves, and a little slice of quarter of an onion, and boil that up, and it'll be great. You shred that up, and you won't have any issues with that. But this is what I do now. Quick and easy. So I'm going to let you all go. I'll be back at 5 when I'm going to put this bad boy in the oven and make some rice. So thank you all for being here.